Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to my first impressions video of 7th Dragon Code VFD for the Nintendo 3DS. Now this is a classic turn-based RPG with different classes made by Sega. Okay, this game launched in Japan a while ago and we're just getting it here in North America on July 12th. Now the demo that's out on the 3DS eShop, you can pick that up right at this point, and whatever progress that you make and stuff like that will transfer over to the main game. You're locked at level 10, at least that's as far as you can go up to, and that will transfer over along with some items and a bonus as well. So if you're looking forward to that game, go ahead and check out the demo first so you can get that transfer bonus. Now getting to the actual game, I'll talk about my gripes with some other stuff a little bit later, but getting to the actual combat, it's a solid classic turn-based RPG. You're going to have various different classes from samurai to like a gunner type class. There's like even one that has different type of like cards that she could use, and you just basically beat down enemies. Now when you go into the dungeons, they do have random encounters, which is kind of different for modern turn-based games. Many of the games, even in today's day as far as turn-based goes, they'll actually let you see the enemy and then you go into the battle once you touch the enemy. And that is not the case with this one. This one still has random encounters. Now, they did make it a little bit better for you because there's a bar at the top left-hand corner of the screen, and when that bar goes from green to red, that's how you know when you're about to run into a random encounter. So there is some way of knowing what's going on, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get like repellent spray and things like that so you can walk through. It never gets to the point to where it's annoying to where you're constantly getting into battles. It's pretty even keel throughout the whole time, so you can make significant progress through whatever dungeon you're going through before a random encounter appears. But then again, it's not so infrequent to where if you're just trying to grind in power level that you'd have a problem just walking around. It's very similar to sometimes what you would see in the games where you can actually see the enemy and how often they appear. So some people might not like that, you might like it, it just depends. You have to check out the demo and see for yourself. But let's go ahead and get into some more of the combat. Each of the people have different skills that they can use. Some of them are very effective. I remember I was using a gunner and I was using one of the girls that has the cards, but there's various different skills that you can have. It almost reminds me a little bit of Etrian Odyssey as far as the different classes and things like that. And the way that they have the layout on the screen is very unique. So you actually see the enemies in first person, so kind of like Earthbound, and you can see each person's stats as far as the cards go. So it really reminds me of Earthbound there. And when the enemies hit you, it's like they're attacking you in first person. But then when you attack them, it actually goes into third person and you can see your character. I think it has the best of the Earthbound and the best of the classic RPGs, because I hate when you're in first person and you can't see your character attack. I don't like that when it's just like a random little blade that comes out of nowhere. That was one thing that Earthbound did that I really didn't like. So the fact that it actually has it to where you see your character when they're doing their normal attacks and when they do their special attacks, that's cool. The first level that I played in the demo was just this kind of like a game that they put you through, and you'll see when you go there. It wasn't too hard. There's two different difficulty levels that you can play on for the demo. You have standard and casual. Even on the standard mode, it was easy. I grinded just a little bit. I played it for about an hour or so, just so I can get my demo impressions up. And it seems like a standard great RPG. The only thing that I have an issue with is the graphics, guys. And I hate to be a graphics whore, but this looks like a PS1 game at times. Like at times, it looks like I'm playing a PS1 game with the models on screen, especially in the battles. Obviously, it's better than some of the PS1 games out there, but it's so blocky and it's so bad. Like you look at games like Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance and you look at stuff like Kid Icarus Uprising, and those are games that came out years ago, and this game is coming out at this point, 2015, 2016, Japan and North America, and the graphics look way worse than games that came out at the launch of the Nintendo 3DS. And it's not because it's just this huge expansive RPG. There are other RPGs, like I said, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, that have far better graphics and have big worlds, and the developers behind this game did not try to push the 3DS at all. This almost looks like a DS game. Actually, I think there are DS games that look better than this game. Actually, I know that there's DS games that look better, RPGs be it that. So the graphics are really bad, and especially coming off of something like Tokyo Mirage Sessions, you see how beautiful the game animates and how the battle system all flows and works in the sound, and then to go from that to this, even though this is a solid battle system, there are just better options. From what I've played at the beginning, there are just so many better options on Nintendo 3DS and on other systems, and this is a premium priced Nintendo 3DS game. it will cost you $40 if I'm not correct, and I think there's like a special day 1 edition. So we have to wait till the final game comes out. I will not be getting a review copy of the game. I'm not sure if I want to spend my money on it at this point and review it, just because I'm really not sure about it based on the demo, but you guys can check it out yourself. It is just a first impressions demo. You might really like the battle system as far as the different classes. I think there's some good things going there, and I actually think it is a solid battle system for a Nintendo 3DS RPG. It just leaves a lot of other stuff to be desired, especially when stuff like Bravely Second and Fire Emblem, and there's other RPGs that are really stepping their game up when it comes to the combat, when it comes to some of the visuals and things like that. Then you go to this and it's just like, oh, I don't know. Fire Emblem looks a little rough, but that game is a little bit different. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts. Have you checked out the demo yourself? Are you looking forward to 7th Dragon Code VFD on the Nintendo 3DS? I would love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Alright, that wraps it up for this video, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Let me know you guys want more impressions videos like this going forward in the future. And also make sure you subscribe to PlayerEssence for more news, reviews, trailers, tips and tricks, and everything on 7th Dragon Code VFD. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for the next video. Peace.